Archery fam, how's everybody doing today? Oh man, struggle is real, right? You know, archery. I've been shooting, a little over a year now. I guess I started November 2020. My lovely lady got me. She actually got me started shooting. She was a shooter, lived up in Boston. After we met, and she was in the shooting, got me into it, and it was a slippery slope, because now I'm the one that shoots all the time. She shoots occasionally, but I'm all the way addicted. I love it, man. I live for this. But anyways, it's kind of archery's kind of find out it is a fickle thing. The details and archery is it's just part of the game. It can be so damn frustrating because you just don't realize how minute the smallest thing can affect everything you're trying to do, right? So yesterday took my bow, Hoyt RX5, took it over to the fellas over at Wildcat Archery, Bill and the guys. Had to replace my string because it was getting really frayed around here, and a couple of the strings had come loose, and safety first. So just changing the string. My boy put would be a kisser button, but it's just serving string tied up into a knot on a ball right there. It's better than, I think it's find it better than the disc that you put on your string. But first time I've ever had a kisser button. I did have a Bowmar nose button at one point, but it was good. But I find that in my anchor, I can set the nose and sometimes be pulled away from my face still. I'm finding that the kisser button makes me aware of it and make sure I'm set in, pulled anything else, and sitting right here in the corner of my mouth. And so far so good. But just changing my string, kisser button, which is setting my anchor point a lot more consistent, because you have a tendency to shift up and down a little bit. But just that small change has made me go from an 8 on my tape to a 13. My boys over at Long Range Archery Solutions reduce your yardage well. If you like sending them out there in some distance, you definitely want to check that out. But so out here today messing with tapes. I think I've got to figure, went like from an 8 to a 13. And in the spot hog, you got to sight in at 20, go out to 60. Make sure you're getting it right for the accuracy of your tape, and it looks like I'm pretty on. But that's what we got going on today. Just trying to get things right. Got a tri-state ASA archery qualifier shoot this weekend with the Bowman Club here in Savannah, Georgia, El Scottsdale Park, and just trying to make sure things are right, because that's the competitive in me. I always want to win, but if somebody's gonna beat me, they're gonna have to beat me not for lack of effort, like trying and putting in the work. So that's where we at. So get back to it, get some more reps in, get dialed in. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let's get it. All right, we've got the calibration tape. Did some shooting on it, and I believe it's a 13 on the different tapes for that spot hog. So shot it at 20, shot out at 60. So now I got the tape on there, so we're gonna do a little bit of shooting to verify to make sure that's right. So we're going to shoot around at 20, then we'll move back to 60 and make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Let's go. It's looking like 20-yard zone, you know, a little left and right, but I think that's human error. That ain't the bow or anything. But 20 yards is looking pretty good. So we're gonna rock with that. We're gonna move it back out to 60 and see what it's looking like from back there. Let's do it. Oh, 60 yards. As y'all can see, the group ain't perfect, but height wise and the two that I held are dead in there. I mean, I know that's ugly, but I would feel good saying that the tape's right. 20, 60 yards. It's just, I just got to shoot better. You know what I mean? But I think we're good. I think I'm going to rock it on that number 13 tape. And, get some practice in. Make sure the lefts and right and all that. Like I said, working on that today. Had the new string put on yesterday, new kisser button put in, anchor points. All those things that you're constantly working on all the time if you're doing archery. The ones that out there doing it, y'all feel my pain. So anyways, like I said, just any little move you make is gonna make you make moves, but working at it every day, practicing every chance I get, man. I love this sport. So that's what your boys got going on today, baby, and we'll get back at it. Let's go. Been working on make some adjustments on this bow today. Getting my tape right, so I figure we'd send a few shots down here to old Charlie and see what we're looking like. This is 32 yards. I think she's on pretty good. Here you go. A little bit off 12. 112. They in there. I think we're getting right for this ASA Tri-State Qualifier this weekend, Bowman Archery Club. So we in there. Let's go.